Hello, and welcome to the Delaware Blogger Podcast. I'm your host, Antoinette Blake, the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger. And every week I come to you with podcasting pointers that will help you to share your mission and your vision just using your voice. A new episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast publishes every Saturday at 10 a.m. And if you wish to sponsor a show, please send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com. Again, a welcome to the Delaware Blogger Podcast. Listen in and share with a friend. So here we are in episode number 301 of season 7. And last week I contemplated taking a break, but I got a phone call the other day from a previous client, and she was having some work done in her basement. Yep. She was turning a room or an area in her basement into a podcasting studio, and she wanted to know about acoustic tiles, what she should get. So today I'm going to talk about podcast place and spaces. So if you don't have a podcasting studio, like we have a podcasting studio, which is locally owned and operated in Middletown, Delaware, then you want to think about creating a space, a podcast place for your shows. So whether or not it's a big closet or a small room or anything in between, you want to make sure that you take into consideration a few things to have the best sounding quality. And let's start with the first one, silence. Yes. You want to start by finding a place that doesn't have a lot of noise or very little noise. You want to be away from appliances, blenders and air conditioners and, heaters and plumbing and people walking and talking and making noise. You want to have the least amount of noise out there. So be quiet. I have a few hangers that I put on my doorknob that says, shh. Recording in progress. So make sure that you're in an area that it has little to no external sounds. The second thing you want to think about is your furniture. What furniture is in this space? You don't want to have just all metallic and heavy, metal or glass, room, a conference room. No, you want to have a room with furniture that's padded. There's pillows. It's going to absorb the sound, has angles. If you have a bookshelf, make sure it's filled with books. Curtains, you can close the curtains to absorb the sound, right? You want to make sure that in addition to any external noises, that your voice is being captured. You want to be able to have something that is, going to absorb those sounds. That's why a lot of people, believe it or not, and it's not funny, but it is funny. They record in their walk-in closet. And I've done that. You fill the closet has lots of clothes, especially in my closet. But, that's a great place. You can sit on the floor. You can grab a chair. You can record in there and your voice and your sound are going to be absorbed with all those clothes. So that's the second thing. Make sure that the furniture you have is self-absorbing. It's not hard, desktops. And even if you have a hard table or a hard desk, consider putting a towel, right? Put a towel or a comforter to absorb the sound. And speaking of absorbing sound, your floor. Most of us have hardwood floors, but the best thing to have is carpet. You want to have a carpet on your floor or a throw rug, right? That's going to help as well. The click, clack, you don't want the sound bouncing off of those hard floors. And that was one of the things that I noticed when I was asked to do the interviewing of the TEDx Wilmington speakers. The office that was shown to me not only was fully glassed, but it had hard floors, hard table, and no soft. And I just knew that the echoes would not be, great for that room. So have, put the carpet on the floor, have something, that's soft. You want to make sure that you have this soft furniture, soft carpeting. And speaking of soft carpeting and soft furniture, the acoustic tiles. This is what Heather wanted to know about. She wanted to know what foam or what tiles should she use. Well, I told her, based on your budget, you want to make sure that they're thick and big. Thicker, the bigger and thicker they are, the better it is, because you want to have those on your wall. If your room is too large and you just want to have the acoustic tiles close to you, there are other options. And I have one here. My husband actually got me a portable acoustic sound booth, and I'll put the link to it in the show notes. And this is great because my microphone, I'm talking into my microphone, which also has the cover and the pop filter, but also behind it, it has the acoustic tiles. So whether or not you're using the acoustic tiles on your wall or portable acoustic soundproof booth per se, it's going to help with the noise. It's going to trap your voice and it's not going to have it bouncing all over the place. So the silence, the carpet, the furniture, the acoustic tiles are all great. Last but not least, definitely time. What time of the day, what day of the week is best for you? For me, I will never record on a Monday. Why? Because outside of my window is when the landscapers come to mow the lawn every Monday. So I will definitely never, ever, ever, never record on a Monday. Time of day. If you have kids and a spouse or a significant other and pets, and they're all running around during the day on the weekend, that may not be a good time for you. You might want to wait to that evening. If you're working a full-time 9 to 5, you might want to do it late at night, 10, 11 o'clock at night when it's quiet, when the house is, slow down. Again, you want to make sure that you have the least amount of negative noise coming in, because when your listeners are listening to their show, they're concentrating on your voice or your message, and external noises and external distractions may tell them, hey, she doesn't care or he doesn't care about what I'm listening to, so I'm not going to care about listening. So these are just a few ways to fix, your space, your podcast place and space, so that you have a nice sounding show. If you want a checklist that's going to help you, let me know. Send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com and I will get it to you. It's absolutely free. And if you're interested in learning more about Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio, check out the ad and come visit us. We'd love to see you. So until the next time, this is the Delaware Blogger. That's right, it's me. I'm wishing you and yours a beautifully blessed day. Bye-bye.
Are you ready to join the billion-dollar podcasting industry? If so, Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio is ready for you. Whether you're just starting out and have no equipment, or you are a seasoned pro but need help with production, Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio has everything you need. Conveniently located in Middletown, Delaware, Blake's state-of-the-art production facilities make producing your first or 100th podcast a breeze. No matter what kind of project you have in mind, the professionals at Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio can help with your production or give you the tools to produce it on your own. At the heart of Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio is award-winning blogger, vlogger, and CEO Antoinette Blake, and her goal is simple: to help one more entrepreneur be successful. So stop making excuses and start making your podcast, audiobook, e-course, and other online dreams come true. Call Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio now. 302-261-3530. That's 302-261-3530.
Thank you all for listening to today's episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast. And if you found anything that I've said of interest to you, please subscribe and share it with others. You may even want to leave a rating or review. And check out a few other episodes too. I invite you to subscribe to my blog, adelblogger.com, where you'll find more podcasting pointers and blogging tips and links to purchase a copy of the Basic Blogging Tips for Beginners or Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide on Amazon. I invite you to send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com to schedule a 15-minute complimentary discovery call or to enroll in the 5-week podcasting coaching session. So until the next time, this is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger, wishing you and yours a beautifully blessed day. And remember, sharing is caring. So please share this episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast with your friends, your family, your bae, and your boo too. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger.